getting the pot ready to put a towel in the bottom because I'm not going to use the rack that goes in the counter. It doesn't hold the jar straight up for my liking, so I'm going to take a towel. And then here I'm showing I've already washed all the jars in hot soapy water. The lids are also washed the same, and so were the rings. This is the beef chuck roast boneless that I will be canning today. I will be cutting them up in small cubes and putting them in the jar. I show the pounds here so that you know how many pounds I used to fill 8 jars in 1 pint. So this is showing the size of the chunks that I have cut up, put in the jar, and showing that's just a little small section of it that I cut up so far. Now I leave the, of course, the marbling in it and the fat in it because I want it to come out really juicy and flavorful. So I just leave all that in. You gotta make sure that you push everything down in the jars because during the cooking process, as it is in the golden oil, it will shrink. The meat and the fat will shrink. So you want to push everything down really, really good. Have enough for the another pint, so I used a half a pint, and that came out just perfect because I was able to get those in the canner. I use distilled white vinegar to wipe off the top of the jars before placing the lid. In the pints, I used pink Himalayan salt, half a teaspoon, and in the half pint I used a 1/4 teaspoon of the pink Himalayan salt. Here I wipe down the rims with the vinegar so that no food particles are on top and get trapped between the seals. I do this to all the jars. And then I place the cap and rings on, the lid and the rings. I've placed them all down inside of the canner. Remember, the product in the jar is cold, so I am adding cold water to start off with. And then I will fill it up to about 1.5 inches, like right here above the rim. I will turn the heat up to high and get it to a rolling boil. That way the product and the water heats up at the same time. And I will, once the rolling boil like this starts, this is where I start my 3-hour time, not before. It has to be a rolling boil to start your 3-hour time. Here it is finished. I've had it turned off for about 10 minutes or so, and 15 minutes total. I took them out, set them on the counter. They will sit here like this overnight. That popped up right there that I put memberships available. If you want to join my memberships, you get certain perks, certain videos you see that nobody else sees. So they will sit here just like this with the rings on overnight. You can see they're still boiling. This is the next day, the next morning. I have taken the rings off. I have checked the top to make sure they were all sealed. I have lifted them up by the lid only, not the jar, the lid only, to make sure they have a good seal. I've dated them, wrote on the product what it is. Thank you, members, Phoenix and Drew.